So the big battery is plugged in and charging. Got it charging to 28 volts, currently on 27.4, charging at 1 amp. Don't really want to go any higher than that because I'm a bit scared of this battery. Because today is hopefully going to get this car running. So I've got a Raspberry Pi, and this came on eBay. It's a motor driver controller, and that's why today might be the day this is working. So I've been doing some playing, and I've got an RC car radio receiver. This is going to be obviously the radio controlling the car. Then a Raspberry Pi Pico, that is the interface between the radio receiver and the motor driver. So the idea is I just have to wire these together. So you've got here motor direction and a PWM for the motor, and that's all the inputs you need. And I've got a little pin out of all the pins, all the software and where the pins are. So you've got radio channel 1, 2, throttle, forward or backwards, steering forward or backwards, or left or right, and then throttle and steering PWM signals for this. So we just have to wire it all together. It's out the bag, and this looks good. So you've got your 2 motor, which is going to be throttle and steering. So two motors in one socket, and then the steering motor in there. Ground and power. This is power from the battery pack. And then this side we've got ground and power 5 volts. That's going to be a separate supply I'm going to run. I'm not going to bother having 2 supplies. I'm going to have just a 5 volt battery or power bank. Your PWM and direction for one motor, PWM direction for the other motor. Simple. So the Raspberry Pi is just interfacing the two, just translating, so to speak. So all I've got to do, I'm going to use some DuPont connectors. I'm going to cut these up, solder these to the Pi so I can just plug them into pins, make it a bit simpler. So this is the electronics wired up. Radio, Pi in the middle, motor controller. And as you can see, I've just soldered the DuPont wires straight into the pins because I'm lazy. And I don't care if it doesn't look neat because I just want it to work now. So now we've just got to find, these are the wires for the motors. With plugs in, cut the plugs off, put them in there. And this is the motor for the steering, I believe. So again, cut that off. I think it's the steering. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Oh, is it? Is that for the switch? Oh, I don't know. I think that's for the motor. We'll give it a go. So for a test, I've got this hooked up to the bench power supply with only 12 volts going into it. Got one motor connected, and I'm going to connect my power supply, so battery pack, to the Pico just to power up that side of the circuitry. I shall do that now. Alright, so it's drawing current, so that side is on. The radio is on, so nothing should happen. I'm going to turn power on. Interesting. Oh, okay. Ah. Look at that, it works! It works! Lose the throttle. Oh, look at this. Oh, I'm getting excited now. Ugh, it's got some weird behaviour. But here, you see my finger as I move the throttle. It moves and it's proportional to the speed. Right. Let's wire up the other motor and the steering. Ah, it works. And now the steering motor is connected to as I turn the wheel. The wheel turns. I mean, it's not turning very well, but it's a bit of crap steering anyway. But it works, and it got it right way around. Hey! Right. All we've got to do is package it and get the big battery in there, which is charging, and it's extraordinarily scary. Well, what do you think? Think the battery's big enough? Doesn't quite fit in there, does it? Why is it not moving forward? Oh, there you go. Come on, move. Steering. It's not moving forward. It's moving backwards. Stop. Well, that might explain why it couldn't go forward anymore. I think I put too much current down it. Right, well it works, but it doesn't. Need to think about this. Bosch repair later. We're just gonna tape. I'm gonna tape all this up so it's a bit more insulated and take these wires on, and then we'll give it another try. You won't believe it. The Pico curse is back. This regulator here is gone, shorting out the supply again. which means I'm going to have to do the mod again, retake that off and put a linear regulator on. There's something wrong with these Picos, isn't there? It's like the 5th one I've had now. And I'm using a USB supply, so I thought I wasn't stressing it. Oh, that's annoying. Anyway, I think that's it for now. Have to do that again some other day. Alright, see you later. Bye for now.